Hey everybody, it's nice to meet you. My name is Nicholas Ewing Palavita, and I am the CEO and founder of Recyclers Exchange. Thank you for taking a minute to visit my business's LinkedIn page. So Recyclers Exchange is a project that I'm working on where I'm looking to raise $2 million to build a pyrolysis plant. So the goal of our company is to turn plastic waste into a commodity. You can actually extract a useful resource from plastic waste by turning it into fuel, such as diesel or gasoline. By turning plastic waste into a usable commodity, we're hoping to prevent it from getting into the oceans, right? Like when something has a price on it, people generally don't throw away money, is our thinking. And by changing the incentives in the marketplace, we're hoping to make plastic waste not go into the oceans, prevent it from going into the oceans by opening up a window where we can buy plastic waste from consumers and businesses. This is done through a process known as pyrolysis. Pyrolysis is heating of organic matter under a vacuum so that there's no oxygen for the hydrocarbons to react with. So you take the plastic waste, you stick it in an oven, you take all the air out of the oven, and then you heat it up to 500 degrees Celsius, and that melts the plastic. And from that process, you're able to extract the hydrocarbons and turn it into a fuel, which you can take to market. And by having this process available, we'll be able to open a window and buy plastic waste from businesses and consumers. And like I said, when plastic has a price, people generally don't throw away money. People are pretty good at that in general. Sometimes, I don't know, I throw away money, but it's by accident, some loose change in the garbage or whatever. But we're hoping to prevent plastic from getting in the oceans by making plastic waste a commodity. So if you can imagine, heating a chamber to 500 degrees Celsius 24 hours a day is a rather expensive process. So what we are developing is a heliostat, or I should say my other company is developing is a heliostat. A heliostat is a sun tracker. It's actually the device right behind me. That's the prototype. And we're hoping to use the energy of the sun to power our device so that it's not burning 500 degrees Celsius 24 hours a day and causing a lot of carbon emissions through the use of electricity in fossil fuels. So if you're interested in keeping plastic out of the oceans in an environmentally friendly way, please don't be afraid to invest in our company at netcapital.com. You can find us, we're the platypus. I think putting a price on plastic waste and making it a commodity will prevent it from getting into the oceans, and it will also provide an economic incentive for people to clean up plastic waste. Like a church could go to the beach and pick up all the plastic waste on the beach and the styrofoam, and that could be a little fundraiser for them, right? So I think the idea of our company is a really good idea, and if somebody wants to steal it, I I wouldn't mind. I'm doing this for the good of the planet and the good of our civilization. I think it's a viable, economically viable solution to the plastic waste problem that is in the oceans and in the animals and on land and sea. So I'm hoping to raise $2 million so that I can build a pyrolysis plant in northeast Florida, the Jacksonville, Florida area, as a pilot program to see if this is a viable method of an economically viable method of reducing plastic from getting into the oceans. So please join me on my quest to prevent plastic from getting in the oceans. And I hope to see you all as investors on investor calls. And please join me in helping reduce plastic waste in the oceans. Thank you.